Hi everyone, Karen Marianne here today, and we're here to talk about feeling super at 70. So I'm very excited because today is Marianne's first day on a Total Gym Fit, and she's also celebrating her 79th birthday next week. So the one thing I do want to remind all you all is the proper warm-up before you begin any exercise routine. So Marianne has already taken a 15-minute walk around the block. She's feeling warm and her muscles are ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up stretches. And you're going to go ahead and start with the hip rotation stretch, Marianne. So go ahead and place your right foot over your left knee. Good, and you want to make sure you're nice and comfortable. And what she's going to do is slowly press her hands down into that right knee, and she's going to hold for a couple seconds and then release. Good, make sure you don't hold your breath, and try it one more time. Press down gently. Good, you'll hold for a few seconds and then release. Okay, let's try the other side. So bring that left ankle over that right knee. Again, take your time, slowly press, good, and release. Hip rotation stretch, slowly press down, good, and release. Okay, did you feel a nice stretch there, Marianne?
I do.
Okay, let's go ahead and come off the chair. And now we're gonna get those knee circles going. So we wanna make sure our knees stay nice and loose for the beginning of our squats there. So you're gonna go ahead and go in circles, nice and slowly. Go ahead and slow down. We're doing about 3 to 5 times in each direction. So we'll go a couple more that way, and now let's reverse it. Let's go to the right. So go ahead and move those knees in a circular motion to the other side, about 3 to 5 times, taking a short break in between. Okay, we're ready to get started on our Total Gym Fit. So let's go ahead and come over. And before you get started, Marianne, I'm gonna detach this pulley off the glide board because we're gonna get started with our legs. So we're gonna begin with something called the bilateral squat with arm circles. So you're gonna go ahead and take a seat on that glide board, and you're gonna make sure you're towards the bottom. So I'm gonna come on this side so I can see your feet. And you're gonna make sure that you slide down, there you go. And relaxing your neck on that little pillow there. Good, you wanna scooch down as far as you can. And what you're gonna do, Marianne, now is you're gonna start moving up the rails as you move your arms in a circular motion. So this is called bilateral squat with arm circles. Keep moving. Good, and you wanna make sure you engage your core and relax your neck. And keep moving in that circular motion with your arms. So again, you'll do about 10 reps. And now let's reverse your arms in the other direction. So make sure you're getting a nice good stretch, and I know you swim regularly, so just like you're doing the backstroke, you're making sure you're breathing. Bilateral squat with arm circles. Okay, now let's go into our calf raises, heel raises. So you're gonna stay there and straighten your legs, good. Make sure that your feet are nice and comfortable, and what I'd like you to do is come up on the balls of your feet. So press into that squat stand, good. Other direction, good, and bring it up, good. So those are nice heel raises. Making sure that your calves are feeling nice and strong. We need to walk on a regular basis, walk our dogs. We want to have strong calves. Okay, Marianne, let's point your toes out, good, at a different angle. So now you're hitting different muscle groups. And again, you do about 10 reps with a short break in between of each of these exercises. And now let's point your toes in. So I want you to change the angle one more time. Point the toes in and come up again on the balls of those feet. So again, go ahead and point the toes in. Good, you should feel that in different muscle groups. Do you feel that in your calves and your Achilles? It's a good stretch. Okay, couple more reps. Good, nice and slow. Take your time. Great. Okay, now go ahead and put your feet up a little higher onto that squat stand, shoulder width apart. So go ahead and put them out, there we go. And you're gonna bring your hands across your chest. And I want you to scoot down to make sure your neck can relax on that glide board. And now, good, make sure you're nice and relaxed, and you can, again, move to make sure where you're comfortable, and bring those hands across your chest, and you're gonna do an assisted crunch now. So you're gonna come off the glide board as high as you can. Good, you should feel that in your core, and then coming back down. So I know you're a tennis player also, you wanna have a strong core, so you can play tennis on a regular basis. Coming back down, and one more time. The assisted crunch, you do about 10 reps, with a short break in between, followed by a second set. Okay, Marianne, we're done with our lower body exercises. Now we're gonna move into the upper body. So I am again gonna go ahead and reattach my pulley to my glide board here. We're gonna make sure we have it nicely clipped. So we have that there, good. Everything's ready, so you're gonna grab your handles and make sure you anchor down when you grab those handles. Good, anchor down just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna start with those bicep curls, Marianne. So wrists are up, feet come off the floor, please. Good, you're sitting tall. There you go, bending those elbows into your chest. Good, bend your elbows, bicep curls. There you go. Try not to lean back, Marianne. Just nice and relaxed. Good. Couple more curls. So again, about 10 reps, taking a short break in between. Slow down just a little bit. Good. Okay, now let's do those shoulder extensions. So you're going to bring your palms down, and you're going to imagine you're on a surfboard, pushing that water back as you're paddling in the ocean. Good. So you're sitting on that board, pushing those hands back, sitting nice and tall, bringing them right by your sides. So again, we want to keep our upper body nice and strong, well into our 70s. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to let you bring your right foot around. We're going to go into our torso rotation, so keep your hand on the handles, please. And I'll come around. And make sure your hips are forward there. So we're going to turn this way. There you go. And lift your feet off the floor. And go ahead and bring both hands across your waist. Good. So it's like a triangle in front of your body. Slow down just a little bit, bringing them across. Good. And if you notice, Marianne's eyes are going to follow her hands. So she's going to bring that right across her waistline. Good. Across that body, keeping a strong, upright torso. Okay, Marianne, go ahead and put your feet down. And again, you're going to drop that back handle, so both hands on the front. Good. And make sure your hips are straight ahead. We don't want to strain our lower back. Go ahead and lift your feet up, please. And now what you're going to do, Marianne, is you're going to pull up to the top left corner of the room there, reaching up, slow down a little bit. Good. And your eyes, again, follow your hands. So you have to reach up for things off of shelves all the time. When you're grocery shopping, you want to grab boxes off of those different shelf heights. You want to make sure you can reach it. Now let's go down the other direction. So again, maybe something is dropped on the floor, or you need to help pick something up off the floor. You want to make sure you stay nice and strong. Now let's try different angles. Go ahead and go up one time, and then go down. So again, you'll do each of these exercises 10 reps with a short break in between. How are we feeling? Good. Okay, let's put our feet down. Let's go ahead and release that handle. That was great work for your first time. Okay, so one reminder, I want to make sure everyone you perform your cool down exercises just as important as your warm-up exercises. So again, we thank you for watching today, and remember, keep moving.